So for those of you who don't know, it is now summertime for me. You know, I finished all my AP tests, my final exams, and it's now time for me to go on my 3-month vacation. And seeing as how I've just finished my junior year of high school and knowing that I'm going to be graduating early as a senior in the fall, I just felt the need to kind of make a video to discuss all of the things that I hate about high school or just school in general. Like, I don't know if this is just me, you guys, but something that I've been noticing about going to school is that every year school has become progressively more boring and way shorter. Because like, I vividly remember all the amazing memories that I made in elementary school, but I also remember how goddamn long those years felt. And now I'm in junior year, fam. Like, I'm not even joking. Junior year for me in high school literally felt like it was 3 months long. And by the way, that doesn't mean I'm lazy, but there's just like something so infuriating after coming back from a 2-week vacation and your teacher is making you do a science project with the class dumbass. Like, dude, could you stop trying to blow up your Chromebook right now? We need to do the assignment. Like, dog, back in 5th grade, we had like show and tell and shit. Now, we have run, hide, and fight. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is honestly the worst part about school now, is that, like, before, I was dumb, ignorant, but blissful. Now, I'm aware, informed, and paranoid. Like, that's one of the worst things that I honestly worry about a lot, even though it's, like, unrealistically to happen to me. But one thing that I've stressed about a lot throughout my middle school and high school years is school shootings. Like, I am deathly afraid of my school getting shot up. Like, I'm being so for real. Like, ever since like 8th grade, I've always had an escape route plan for every one of the classes that I was in. Like, I understand what some of you guys are saying, like, dude, you're paranoid, like, you're doing too much, but I don't care, man. It's better to be safe than sorry. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not having Clarence shoot me, dude. Like, I don't give a shit. Run, hide, fight never made any sense to me either, man. Because, like, why is hide even an option? Like, I'm never going to play hide and seek with the school shooter, bro. Because, like, think about it. In a classroom, there are only so many hiding spots that you can for real hide in. Like, I'm not about to hide under a desk to escape the school shooter, bro. Who do you think he is, man? Stevie Wonder? He can see me. Like, my options have always been run and fight. Fight is low-key not even an option either. I'm running every time. Like, there's no way in that big-ass school that dude is getting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other ways that I can run to where he's not catching me. And the other part, too, is that why are we even having discussions about run, hide, or fight? Fam, the school shooter is literally watching the same presentation. Like, the school shooter is actively watching all of these run, hide, or fight presentations. Like, thanks for leaking all of the hiding spots, you dick. Like, now, I've never been paranoid enough to buy like a bulletproof backpack because like I feel like that's just doing way too much. Like, this is school, okay? This isn't PUBG, you know what I mean? But I've always been like super self-aware and self-conscious of the fact that any day that I go into school nowadays, it might be getting shot up, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't Fortnite. Like, I can't start cranking 90s if this dude starts coming into the classroom. Like, I gotta have a plan. Another thing that I hate about school too is homework. Homework makes zero goddamn sense. Like, the way that I view school is that it's kind of like a job. I come in at like 7:20, leave 2:35. After that, that's not my job anymore. I'm going to go do whatever I want in my free time. Homework is basically like giving me fucking overtime without pay. Like, if you're going to give me homework, you better suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just do homework at school. Like, I'm in this building for a specific allotted amount of time. I'm not doing extra work during my free time. I shouldn't be punished that the class that I am in is not allotted enough time to actually practice the subjects or things that we are working on. Like, nobody wants to sit down after school and kick back by solving math equations, man. Like, get this bullshit out my face. I swear to God, if somebody out there for real says to me, well, the reward is a homework grade, shut the fuck up. Like, doing homework for homework grades is like the equivalent of getting paid like 30 cents an hour during overtime, bro. Like, it barely puts a dent into our grades. Yet it's the thing that I have worked on the most throughout the school year. Like, I've spent more time doing homework than doing like projects or major grade assignments just for me to only get like 3 points. Like, are you serious, dude? Now, obviously, when I'm talking about how much I hate homework, I'm mostly talking about math. And just in general, you guys, a lot of the school subjects are stupid. Now, when I say school subjects are stupid, I'm talking about like the three main ones: history, math, and English and writing. Personally, I love history and I've always been really good at history, but I'm not gonna lie to you, some of it is stupid. Like the amount of times that I've taken a history quiz or a history test where we're learning about like George Washington. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna have like some sort of history questions about the American Revolution. And then when you actually end up taking the quiz, there's gonna be like some dumbass question like, what was the girth of George Washington's dick? Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, where did this random curveball ass question just come out of the bushes from, dude? Like, I did not learn about this. Like, you'll always get a question like that. Like, I'll be taking a Civil War test, and the first question's some bullshit, like, did Abraham Lincoln have a BBL? Like, bitch! Like, why are you wasting my time with these stupid-ass questions? And math is the stupidest one by far, bro. It makes zero sense, because, like, when you think about math, they for real just made shit up. Like, who just decided that 2 negatives equal a positive? They made that up. Y equals X. Why does Y equal X though? Why can't I equal 7? Like, what the hell? Why can't W equal X? Why does it have to specifically be Y equals X? What the fuck is E? E just exists. They invented pi because they wanted to. I use it that anytime you try to divide a fraction, they flip. And like, you see what I mean? Like, they for real just made these rules up, and now we just have to memorize them. Like, what is logistically stopping me from just inventing new math? 5 equals 7. How? Figure it out. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the fact that there are just so many equations and rules and principles in math just seems like it is just so unnecessary. Like, for me, I personally knew that mathematicians were on some bullshit when imaginary numbers exist. Because, like, what in the hell does imaginary numbers even mean? They're numbers that don't exist. Like, what the hell? Like, why can you just do that? Numbers that are imaginary? Why does that even matter? Like, they're giving me quizzes and tests over fake numbers. Like, are you serious? But then we go on to English and writing. And the best way to describe English and writing is, I feel that way. Reading comprehension is basically just being able to mind read a text. Like, if you don't interpret a passage a very specific way, then you're cooked. Like, I've also always been good at reading and writing, but reading and writing is also stupid as hell. Reading tests are so dumb, man, because, like, the way that reading tests work is that you'll be taking reading tests and there will always be like 2 questions that are correct, but one question is just a little bit more correct than the other one. So basically, taking any reading test is gambling. You're going 50-50 for each question. Like, the amount of times that I've gotten like 60s on reading tests and then the next one I had like a 97 just because of pure luck is insane. Like, honestly, reading and writing was one of the more painful ones to do because there's literally no way to actually improve your reading and writing skills. Because let's be honest here, you guys, in order for you to get a good grade in reading or writing, the teacher needs to like you. Because the worst part about reading and writing is the teachers. Like, if you aren't a student athlete or you aren't like constantly just glazing the English teacher, you might as well just kiss your good grades goodbye. Like, I don't know if it's just me that's been noticing this, but like every English teacher that I've ever had, they're always like a bunch of divorced, depressed Disney adults. They are the most annoying Karens I have ever met in my entire life. Like, they for real will make a big deal out of anything that you do. Like, I will always remember this, but I remember one time in like 9th grade, I did a group writing project with some of my classmates, right? And I literally wrote 3/4 of that entire paper, right? And the rest of my classmates wrote like the introduction and the conclusion. So we all submitted literally the exact same paper, and I got an 84, and my useless group teammate got a 97. By the way, we both had literally the exact same papers. Nothing was changed in between both of them, and I got an 84 and he got a 97. Why? Because he was favored by the English teacher and she literally despised me. I literally got 13 points less on a major grade assignment because my teacher did not like me. Do you know how insane that is? Like, how are you as a grown woman harboring this much resent for a 9th grade dude for you to hoe my grade that badly, bro? I'm not even trolling when I say this. When I saw that grade, I almost Roman Reigns spear tackled her. I swear to God. And speaking of teachers, you guys, one thing that I've also been starting to notice about school is that the teachers suck. Like, something that I've been noticing as I've been going from grade to grade is that the teachers literally become more and more depressed. Like, every day when I used to walk into class in elementary school, all the teachers were smiling. Now, when I walk into every class in junior year, these dudes barely smile. Like, I'm telling you, they hate their lives. And they hate us. Like, dude, I swear to God, the teachers in high school literally hate all the children. Like, I've never met bigger haters than my teachers. Like, I'll always remember my health teacher coming up to me and telling me that I'm a failure and I'll never make it. And not to flex, I make more money than him now. It's just so sad because, like, I remember in 3rd grade, I loved all my teachers. All my teachers were some of the nicest people that I've ever met, and they were so sweet. Now, my biggest ops are my teachers. Like, I remember my sophomore year, my Spanish teacher literally gave me 3 detentions for the exact same crime. At the time, I was on the soccer team, and if you know how, like, sports teams works, if you get in trouble or get detention, they'll make you do holes, or they'll make you do, like, sprints, right? So I also had to do sprints, and I wasn't allowed to play the next 2 games. Like, I honestly miss being able to go up to my teachers during recess and ask them questions about their life, or just tell them all the cool things that I did or learned about today, instead of my 9th grade Spanish teacher sending me to the front office for the 4th time this week. And I honestly hate a lot of teachers' attitudes nowadays, because for some reason, a lot of teachers like to have this attitude like they're better than us. Like, why are high school teachers so cocky, bro? Like, no offense, but you literally make like $8 an hour. Like, you literally get paid the same amount of money as a cashier from Target. Where is this ego coming from? Like, why do so many teachers like telling other students that they're gonna be a failure or they're never gonna make it in life? Like, fam, you didn't make it in life either. Like, in my opinion, if you're gonna have this sort of stuck-up, cocky attitude, you need to at least make 6 figures a year. But when you're out there making a Burger King janitor's salary, it's just like, dude, who are you? But out of all of the things that I have listed about the things that I hate about school, nothing will ever compare to the worst thing about high school. And it's the people. The students are the worst part about high school by a country mile. Because, like, something that I've started to learn about high school is that if you ever want to make friends, you need to just disregard all the morals that you have. Like, dude, every ism and obic that exists around the world, teenage dudes have. Like, as somebody with morals, it's been really hard to make friends that aren't racist, transphobic, or homophobic. Because, like, every dude that I try to make friends with, they're spamming a slur in the first 10 seconds. Like, yo, like, how did you just say 32 slurs in 3 seconds? That's gotta be a world record. And also, every single teenage dude's sense of humor is the exact same. Racist joke, gay joke, or, like, pedophile joke. It's literally those 3 kinds of jokes just recycled over and over in, like, different fonts. And it is so unfunny, dude. Like, it's just painful. They're also always just jamming up the hallways, too. Like, that just pisses me off as well. Because, like, how hard is it to just get out the goddamn way? Like, bro, nobody cares about you, man. Go talk to your friends on the sides of the hallway. Like, some of us need to get to class, my boy. Get the fuck out of the way. There have been times where it has taken me like 3 extra minutes to get to class because the corny, cringe baseball kids with the buzz cut bleached hair want to sit in the hallway and talk about meaningless, pointless shit. Like, bro, you're not making it pro. You're gonna be working at McDonald's in 7 years. Move! Like, get to class, dude. Holy shit. I know I spent most of this video just, like, dogging on and hating on school, but one thing that I will say about school is that I don't regret it, and that school has been a life-changing experience for me. Like, as much as I hated it, there were a lot of things that I loved about it. Like, I remember in elementary school, during wintertime, we would watch the Polar Express and drink hot cocoa, or make a gingerbread man. Like, all those things I just look back upon, you know, throughout my start of school year, and now I'm nearing my end of it, and it feels good. Like, it doesn't make me want to cry, but it just, you know, feels good to think about and remember those things. It's nostalgic. Don't take your youth for granted. To all the people out there that are younger than me or maybe just starting high school, I would tell you to enjoy it. Like, as much as it's probably gonna suck, and as much as, you know, there are gonna be a lot of things that you hate, this is probably the time in your life where you are going to remember the things the most. Life isn't about the past, and life isn't about the future. Life is about the present. People need to start living in the present. They need to start living in the now, because if they spend too much time focusing on the past or the future, they start to not realize that the present is their past and their future. You are literally living in it, man. I am living in the future and the past right now. There's no point in me looking back on things that are going to happen and looking forward on things that are going to happen, because I am doing both right now by living in the present. So enjoy things now while you can, because there's gonna become a time when we're all gonna be old on a rocking chair and we're gonna be on our deathbed and we're gonna think about all the things that we did in the past, and we're gonna look back and we're gonna think to ourselves, did I live a fulfilling life? And I can guarantee you that the people that lived in the past or the future definitely didn't. They wasted their time trying to reach that goal instead of actually enjoying the things and the fruits of life. So don't be that person. Be the person that can die peacefully knowing that they lived an amazing, fulfilling life. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap this video. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm sorry, you guys. You know, I was a little inconsistent this week. I didn't post, you know, in a week after last week, posting 3 videos in 3 days. Look, can you guys blame me? I was enjoying my summer break, all right? Okay, I was busy, man. But I'm sorry, I'm back on posting schedule now. I'll start posting more regularly, knowing that it is summertime. And yeah, you guys can also join the Discord down below. Links in the bio. We do a lot of fun stuff down there. If you ever want to talk to me, that's where I'll be. Please, also, you can follow my TikTok and Instagram at TheAngryAsian69, where I post TikToks every weekday. I don't post on the weekends. But I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Stay safe, stay kind, and stay happy. Peace!